And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
First pitch, 7:08.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 home. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Freeman, base runner at first with 1 out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
The next 3-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
He's set. Here it comes. Robinson Cano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is his first year at the big league level. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0 on the way is taken. Strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across and run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Anderson is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
2-1 the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Three and one.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is it. The second baseman, Albi.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As this is grounded foul off to the left. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Luis Guillorme. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now. It just catches the outer half.
1 and 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Heredia has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3 and 2.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Seth Lugo. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna coming in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Ian Anderson.
The pitcher, Ian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Markakis, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Heredia. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Christian Pache.
Center fielder, number 14, Christian Pache.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Anderson leads off first with one away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Acuna digs in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 hit hard on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's Brendan Nimmo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
No left fielder, Brendan Nimmo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And that misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
First and second here with nobody out. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And he misses 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied into straightaway right. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Luis Guillorme comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Albies scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Albies brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Standing in, Ian Anderson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in now, Nick Markakis, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Heredia. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Braves strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Seth Lugo is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Now the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Cano waits on the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
1-1. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Settling in now, Christian Pache. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Christian Pache.
Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. No hits to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball back outside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Freeman at second with 2 down. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Travis d'Arnaud would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Freeman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Justin Wilson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Justin Wilson.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, back inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Hey, just great reaction on that heater right there. Didn't try and do too much, beat him to the spot, kept the hands inside the baseball, and drove it right out of the park.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ian Anderson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate again, Christian Pache, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Now batting, Ronald Acuna. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Jerry Familia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Braves on top, 7-0. So digging in now, Pete Alonso. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Fastball just inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud singled home a run in his last time up.
d'Arnaud.
Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
That misses. 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. from the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Darno on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
From the belt, the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Steven Matz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Ian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play another run will come in to score. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball four.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Christian Pache. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. First and second now, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Heredia is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 9 and the Mets nothing. Bryce Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46.
Next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Markakis at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Guillermo Heredia.
Center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Jeff McNeil will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Heredia is off at first with 2 away. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2.
got 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Braves 9 and the Mets 1. Corey Oswalt enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Corey Oswalt.
Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Skied into straightaway right. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nimmo is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 9 and the Mets 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Robinson Cano.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back.